So, Coach, really cool opportunity for Ovi yesterday. He got to try on some game-used vintage Wayne Gretzky gloves and pose with one of the great ones sticks for a post-practice photo op. And as he's chasing that record, Gretzky's been great about it. He's, rooting for Alex to eventually break his record. So for Alex to be there and go to the Oilers like Hall of Fame, set up their practice facility and take some pics with some of his old gear. We know that Ovi is a guy that collects, like back at his house in Russia, he's got probably 1,000 hockey sticks lined up in his little practice setup there. So that had to be a cool moment for Ovi.
Yeah, it was, and they've both been so Wayne and O as they go through this have been so. I don't want to say that they just appreciate the history of the game and are so such great ambassadors for the game because they're always about what sort of growing the game and what's best for the game. And Wayne has never been protective of the record and has always embraced Obi chasing it because he knows the positive attention it'll bring the game of hockey in the NHL. And I feel like appreciates then on his side of it, he appreciates the history and what's been done before him. And you see that with, like you said, he's a big time collector of current players. Some of the young guys, he tries to get a stick signed by even some of the new guys that are just breaking into the league. So they are both just such great ambassadors for our game and appreciate the history of the sport.
What's your favorite piece of memorabilia or something that you hold on to that you just have to have?
Oh, geez, this is going to be – you ready for this one?
Sure.
So actually in 1980 – I think it was 88 or 87, I got a signed Wayne Gretzky stick.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so one of the original Titan wood, that's what Wayne used back in his Edmonton Oiler days, wooden Titan stick, red. I got that as a young 7-8-year-old kid, personalized, and he signed it for me, so that was my prized possession growing up.
Where do you display it now, if anywhere?
So, funny story, because it's hard. I've always been nervous to transport it and mail it, and so it's always been in Canada where I grew up on Vancouver Island. But just recently, going out to Vancouver, I got my dad to bring it over to when we played the Canucks, and so I brought it back on the plane. So it's currently in D.C. And actually, I don't know if it's superstitious, but I had it in the office at MedStar, and I sort of have left it there in the office and just kind of let it sit there and feel like it's been good karma for as he's chased this record over the last, whatever it's been since we played Vancouver, maybe 12 calendar months. It's been sitting there just as a reminder, and it's kind of pushing O in a weird way, I feel like.